Nigeria-China New Year Gala, themed celebrating Nigeria-China friendship with open hearts and shared joy, brought together diplomats, business leaders, cultural icons, and stakeholders in a grand celebration of cultural unity and bilateral ties. In his address, Mr. Yang Jingxing, counselor of the Chinese Embassy and director of the China Cultural Center, highlighted the significance of cultural diplomacy, infrastructure development, and economic cooperation in strengthening ties.
We will hold a series of colorful exchange activities in the fields of culture, tourism, education, and other fields to enhance the friendship between the people of China and Nigeria. At the same time, we are willing to provide support and assistance to the best of our ability for the development of Nigeria's creative economy, tourism, and vocational education by holding lectures or trainings. We will use practical actions to prove that we respect and support the rights of the African people and the Nigerian people.
He reflected on recent activities fostering people-to-people connections, including dance and sports competitions. Honorable Minister Hannatu Musa Musawa emphasized the role of culture and tourism in deepening decades-long relations.
I know that the relationship between Nigeria and China started way back, I think 10 years after our independence, sometime in 1971. That would show you how important, even then, our forefathers felt that the relationship between Nigeria and China, how important it was. China has done a very astronomical job at branding itself. Wherever you go in the world, you're going to see some participation or expression of what it means to be a Chinese. Through your food, through your clothes, your fashion, through your kung fu, just through your language. There's something very special and very strong about the Chinese identity and about the Chinese culture. And I think for us in the global community, we can learn a lot about how to brand and keep our values and our traditions and our ideals and just an expression of who we are as a people through what the Chinese have done. It is very important for me to see how we can key in to the bilateral relationship that Nigerian government has already set in forth with the Chinese government. Because when you talk about culture, nobody does it better than the Chinese. And for us in Nigeria, culture is a real estate. Culture has a lot of worth. We want to see how we can turn our culture into value that will really add growth to this nation.
Similarly, Honorable Jafaru Yakubu, chairman of the House Committee on Nigeria-China Relations, stressed the economic benefits of bridging trade deficits.
Nigeria-China Committee is a committee that is from a legislative arm of government. And by extension, we are going to give all the relationship a legislative framework. More especially the recent FOCAP attended by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recently September in China. And we are going to see how we can support the president in implementing the 10 initiative agenda of the FOCAP so that the relationship between Nigeria and China will be greater, will be giant, and will be of benefit both in economic, people-to-people exchange, cultural exchange, and to see where that relationship will bridge the trade deficit between Nigeria and China.
Ambassador Nsikan Paul, Executive Director of Drum Majors for Peace, commended the partnership with the Chinese Cultural Center, citing its alignment with SDGs and the promotion of peace and unity.
Our mission at Drum Majors for Peace aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs Goal 1, No Poverty, Goal 2, Zero Hunger, Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and of course Goal 16, which is talking about peace, justice, and strong institutions. These goals remind us of the importance of working together to create sustainable cities that leaves no one behind. Societies that are fair, inclusive, and built on foundations of mutual respect and cooperation. This event also highlights the Forum of Africa-China Cooperation, of course, the FOCAC areas which we champion at Drum Majors for Peace.
The gala was adorned with captivating cultural displays, including the unveiling of Together as One, a bilingual song symbolizing unity. Awards recognized individuals like Jafaru Yakubu and Dr. Dan Akpeda for their contributions to Nigeria-China relations and humanitarian service.
This award is going further to expose the good work the committee has been doing from inauguration to date, and this will entail more about relationship between Nigeria and China.
A major highlight was the proposal for an international theater to serve as a hub for fostering cultural and diplomatic relations between the two nations. The event, which showcased the enduring friendship between the two nations, featured vibrant performances and the unveiling of collaborative initiatives, reinforcing the strong bond between Nigeria and China. The evening concluded with a renewed commitment to shared aspirations, leaving attendees inspired for a prosperous 2025.
I'm aware that the Chinese embassy and the Chinese nationals in Nigeria are joining her national worldwide for a New Year Gala celebration on a China-Nigeria friendship with open hearts and shared joy. Notwithstanding, we are here today to acknowledge the strong bond of cooperation and mutual respect that exists between China and Nigeria. Our two countries have a long history of collaboration in various fields, including education, trade, culture, and through gatherings of this kind, we can give account of our togetherness. I wish to extend our warm greetings to the government and people of China and Nigeria. May the new year bring us peace, prosperity, happiness now and always.
Sincerely wish today's event a complete success, and I wish all the guests good health, successful careers, and happy families in the new year. Let us join hands to create a better future together.
The Nigeria-China New Year Gala showcased the power of cultural exchange in promoting peace, unity, and progress, reaffirming that the friendship between the two nations remains unbreakable.
撒法尔纳风起云涌，尊俄如水，碧波连苍穹。钢铁织就非洲的脉络，桥梁跨越梦想的彼岸。
From the Niger to the Yellow's glow, Himalayas to Sahara's flow, sun bathes endless plains of common days.
Zafarana's turbines rise to meet the sky. Zungeru reflects dreams that fly, still weaves the veins of Africa's land. We need to be creative. God of our fathers, bless our land and people, preserve our heritage. We love our country. We love our people. For this is our heritage, and this is our life. For this is our heritage, and this is our life. For this is our heritage, and this is our life. For this is our heritage, and this is our life. For this is our heritage, and this is our life. For this is our heritage, and this